And we have another unboxing. This one, sorry about that. This one is something I already unboxed before, but this is a new one. Not new like a new model. I bought another R9 390. I bought it for my Intel build that I'm doing. And, yeah, Micro Center, this is actually the best video card they had in stock. Other than this, the one underneath it was a 960. And, yeah. So, I mean, I was thinking about going with a 970 on this Intel build. Since I have an AMD with an R9 390, might as well go with the competitor, Intel with the NVIDIA 970. Since R9, 390, and the N70 are basically, you know, head-to-head competitors for that price point, but they didn't have it. So I went with the R9 390, which I'm not going to argue with because my R9 390 has been perfect. And I was able to think of something else on the way home. I can also take out the R9 390 of each build and basically run them together and do a benchmark on an AMD and a benchmark on the Intel that I'm going to be running. And yeah, basically see the difference between a single card with the dual card with the processor, and then see the difference between the processors. So let's get her open. Well, after we look at the box, of course. So R9 390. This is made by XFX. Yeah, it's not that price, don't worry. Alright. And this is unlocked. So you can bump up the voltage for overclocking right off the bat. I don't know how high you can go with these. I've heard people go batshit crazy with them, and it runs perfect, you know. Not overheating or anything. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know you can overclock these and get a decent response out of them. And that's on the factory cooler. So, this box is very, very thin. So let me see if I can open it up. I might actually need to get my scissors, which I could have sworn I had them right next to me. There we go. Never mind. Okay. Alright, now, if you do not know anything about the R9 390, which I doubt anybody doesn't know, it does have 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM, which ultimately makes it a better choice than the 970, because this has more GDDR5 RAM. The specs are pretty much identical. The 970 is technically better at the moment, but that's because of games that utilize NVIDIA's software. So, but in the future, you know, say when you need all 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM, this has 8 gigs. So in the future, this will be a better choice. But anyways, let's continue opening her up. So right off the bat, we have power cables, 4-pin Molex to the 6-pin power, and it looks like, what the hell is this, 6-pin to one 8-pin, the driver disc, which no one ever uses, and that's it. You have your warranty card, and let's pull her out. It's so nice to be holding a second one of these. Alright, so here she is. Very plain, 2 fans. So you can see the heat sinks with the tubing. Here's the back end of it. And here's the other side. As you can see right here, you can actually get a decent look at the heat sinks and all the piping and all that. Now, on this video card, it has 2 DVIs. 1, 2. And now you lose focus. Son of a B. Anyways, I'm going to continue. So you got the 2 DVIs, and you have the HDMI port and the display port. And yeah, and then of course, you know, the PCI Express slot, which I do like that XFX puts a cover on the slot so it doesn't get damaged. And of course, this has the protective plastic around everything, which the one that I'm running on my AMD system still has the protective on this, and this I never took it off. And I'm going to keep it on that most likely. We'll find out. But let's see what else is in this box. I honestly don't think there's anything else in this box, if I remember correctly. Nope. Yeah, it's empty. So that is it for this unboxing of the R9 390 by XFX. Like I said, I actually have this card right now, and I actually love it. You know, I have no complaints about it. The only complaints about this card that I have is actually not the card's issue. That would be AMD in general issue. My issue is actually resolved though. When I first got my AMD R9 390, when I got my first one, it came with a free download for Dirt Rally, which is all fine and dandy. Downloaded Dirt Rally, couldn't fucking play the game. I couldn't play the game for about 8 months. The game was unplayable for me. I would get a quarter way through a race and video card drivers would crash. Well, luckily they fixed that issue, and yeah, so I don't have any more problems with it. It seems like ever since they started coming out with the new Crimson updates, the 16 point blah blah blah, they seem to be running a hell of a lot better. So yeah, but that's it for this unboxing. That's everything that's in the box for the XFX AMD R9 390 video card. There's literally nothing else in this box besides cardboard and more cardboard. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a nice hefty thumbs up. If you didn't, well, hit the shit out of the thumbs down button. It's all good. And until next time, have a good one.